ערב שבת קודש, פרשת נשוא, תשפ"ג. ספר במדבר was sponsored by one of our best friends, Morris and Mrsky Bele, people who are working to increase Torah in the community. In order of us, Chazak Baruch for him, Kadosh Baruch Hu will bless him, or with all the berachot, and will fulfill all his wishes letovah. This week's parasha was sponsored by one of our best happy friend that learned Torah with happiness, Penny Ripstein. Kadosh Baruch Hu will bless him, his wife, and all his children with bracha b'atzlacha and everything that they do. This week's parasha, we read in the beginning about the duty of the Leviim in carrying the Mishkan. But the pasuk starts in the beginning, Naso et rosh bnei Gershon, gam hem, also them. Means somebody was before Gershon. And who is it? You have to go back to Parashat Bamidbar. At the end of Parashat Bamidbar, Perek Dalet, Pasuk says, Naso et rosh bnei Kehat, mitoch bnei Levi, lenishpechotam leveit avotam. So the pasuk starts with Kehat, with Gershon, because Gam hem, because Gershon, the Kehat was before Gershon. And here we have a big question. We know that Levi had 3 children. And this is the order. Gershon was the Bechor, firstborn, Kehat second, and Merari the last one. And here we see that the Torah changed the order. She started with Kehat, and then she went to speak about the duty of Gershon, and then the duty of Merari. And the question is, why the change? Explains the Midrash, and also the Kli Yakar a little bit added to it, that the order that they are being mentioned here are not according to how they were born. The order here is according to the importance of their duty in carrying the Mishkan. If we will look in Perek Dalet Bamidbar, Pasuk Dalet, the Pasuk says there, Zot avodat bnei Kehat. This is what bnei Kehat used to carry, used to do, be'ohel moed. Kodesh HaKodashim. Explain Rashi, what is Kodesh HaKodashim? Says Rashi, the most important instruments that were in the Mishkan. The Aron HaKodesh, the menorah, Kehat used to take, also the Mizbeach and the Parochet. While Bnei Gershon, The pasuk says here that they used to take yeriot hamishkan. Pasuk perek dalet pasuk kaf hey. They used to take the yeriot hamishkan, means they used to take all the covering that the mishkan had, all kinds of materials. This is what they used to carry. And Bnei Merari, they used to carry the wood, karshei hamishkan.
In progress.
The adanim. This is what they used to carry. And explains the clear cut that the reason that the Torah changed the order in order to give kavod, that Am Yisrael will learn to give kavod to the Torah. Therefore, since Bnei Kehat, they used to carry Aron HaKodesh, so the Torah wanted that kavod will be to the Torah and to the people who learns Torah. Therefore, the Torah wrote Kehat first, then Gershon, and then Merari. And if you will ask me if this is what the Torah wanted, so why the Torah gave, why Borei Olam said to Moshe to give the duty to carry the Aron to Kehat? Torah should have given the duty, should have been transferred to Gershon. He should have carried the Aron Kodesh because he is the first and he will carry the Aron. Why to give it to Kehat? Explains the clear card. Since the purpose is to show the importance of Torah, that we have to give kavod to the first to the Torah and to the people who learns Torah, if the Torah would have given the duty to carry the Aron HaKodesh to Gershon, nobody would have assumed that the reason that he got it, the reason that he is mentioned first, because he is the Bechor, because to give kavod to the Torah. People would have said, you know, why Gershon is being mentioned first? Because he is the Bechor. Nobody would have said that he is mentioned first because he is carrying the Aron Kodesh. Therefore, the Torah didn't give Gershon to carry the Aron Kodesh. She gave it to Kehat. And through this, everyone will be able to learn and to understand that the Torah wrote Kehat first, in order to show the importance of Torah and to give kavod to the people who learns Torah. How they carried all these instruments of the Mishkan? The Torah says that Gershon got 2 wagons and 4 oxes that they used to go with the wagons. Gershon used to put everything on them, and then the cows, the oxes used to go to carry them, to carry the wagon. The same thing also Merari. He got 4 wagons, and also he got oxes, and they used to do it, to carry it. While Kehat, he didn't got any wagon. Bakatef Yisau, they used to carry all what they had on their shoulders. The Aron Kodesh, they carried on the shoulders. We find such a story in Sefer Shmuel. In Sefer Shmuel Aleph, in Perek Zayin Pasuk Bet, says the Pasuk that Aron Kodesh was in Kiryat Ye'arim. It was taken because of a war with Palestine, and they hold it over there in Kiryat Ye'arim. In Shmuel Bet, in Perek Vav, Pasuk Gimel, till Chet, the Navi says there that David wanted to bring the Aron Kodesh from there. They did a new wagon. They took also cows, and they used to they put the Aron on the wagon, and David and all the people were dancing in front of the wagon with Aron Kodesh. The cows made a special move, and Uzzah thought that Aron Kodesh is going to fail. So immediately he went and he touched the Aron so that it won't fail. This moment, says the Pasuk, Uzzah died. Ask the Gemara in Masechet Sotah, why this happened to David? He brought the Aron, he made a good move. So why Uzzah died? Explains the Gemara, because David called Divrei Torah, he called it Zemirot. The Pasuk says, Zemirot hayu li chukecha. He called the Torah as a song. Means to say that you don't have to toil for Torah. Torah is easy, like a song. Therefore, says the Gemara, David failed, that he will put the Aron on a wagon, that it will be easy to carry the Aron, to carry the Torah, like midah keneged midah in the sinning. He thought that Torah is like a song, easy, and also he put the Aron Kodesh on a wagon, that it will be easy to carry. And David made here a mistake, because the Pasuk says that in order to carry Aron, bekatef yisa'u. The Navi didn't say, the Torah didn't say that with the shoulders they carried, and that they will carry. It means to say even in the future. Torah, Aron Kodesh, cannot be put on a wagon. It has to be carried on the shoulders, because this is a symbol. The Torah you cannot get Torah easily. You have to toil. You have to take effort to learn Torah, to accept the Torah. And therefore, this is what happened to David, that he didn't stress this idea that Torah has to be learned with toil and with a lot of effort. There is a story about Rabbi Akiva Iger and Baal HaChavadat, Rabbi Yaakov Milisa. Rabbi Akiva Iger was the rabbi of Pozna. And one day he got a letter that Baal HaChavadat and Rabbi Yaakov Milisa was a giant in Torah, is coming to visit Rabbi Akiva Iger in Pozna. So Rabbi Akiva Iger spoke with the people that the important people of the city will come, will take a nice wagon, and they will go out from the city to stand near the border to accept Rabbi Yaakov Lilisa. And this is what they did. They decorated the wagon, and they put a very comfortable wagon, and they went to bring Rabbi Yaakov Lilisa. When Rabbi Yaakov Lilisa came close to the border, Rabbi Akiva Eiger went down from the wagon, and he waited till Rabbi Yaakov Lilisa would go out down from his wagon. Then Rabbi Akiva Eiger invited Rabbi Yaakov Lilisa to go up to his wagon, because his wagon is much more comfortable and it's much more nicer. They went up and they started to talk there. And then they wanted to start to go to the city, to the house of Rabbi Akiva Eiger. The people that stood there said to themselves, two giants are sitting in the wagon, two Sifrei Torah on the wagon. Shall we give the horses the merit to carry them and to bring them to the city? We will do it. We will carry them on our shoulders. What did they do? They released the horses from the wagon, and they themselves tied themselves to the wagon and pulled the wagon to bring the wagon into the city, to the house of Rabbi Akiva Eiger. Bekatef Yisa'u, on their shoulders they do it. This was the way that Chachamim, the Torah, wanted to teach, to give kavod to the Torah and to give kavod to the Chachamim. There is also another story that I would like to tell you about the kavod to Chachamim. Rabbi Wasserman, he was the rabbi of city Baranovich, and he had there a yeshiva. There was once a winter that it was very cold, and the yeshiva didn't have enough money, and he needed to go to collect money. And he used to go to the certain rich people that they used to support the yeshiva. He went out of his house on a very rainy day, a very snowy day. And when he came to the house of the rich man that he used to come in, and he used to give them a lot of money, he decided that he cannot go into the house like that, because this rich man, all his house is covered with carpets, and all his boots are full with mud. So how can he go in? So he decided that he go and he will meet there the rich person. He went from the other door, knocked on the door. His daughters were in the kitchen. So they opened the door and they saw Rabbi Wasserman. So they screamed to the father that Rabbi Wasserman is standing at the back door. The rich person came immediately to the door and Rabbi Wasserman was waiting that he will tell him to come in. So the rich man told him, no, no, no. And he was very upset. So Rabbi Wasserman understood that today he won't get any penny from the guy. So he asked him, why did you say no? Oh, I didn't tell you yet about what do I need. So he says to him, no means you don't go to my house from the back door. And I'm upset because you are causing me a big problem in the house, in my education that I teach my daughters. Come from the front door. So Wasserman didn't have any choice, and he went to the front door. This rich person used to have several tables. Well, at the entrance, there was a table with chairs. Then there was a main table with chairs. So when the rich person opened the main door, Rabbi Wasserman, every step that he did, he looked down and he saw that he's making mud. So he wanted to sit near the table that is in the entrance. The rich person didn't pay attention to him. He said to him, come in. So he thought that he will take him to the main table. No, he didn't take him even to the main table. He took him till the end of the room. And over there, he took two chairs and they were sitting together. And Rabbi Wasserman told the story. The rich man told me the following. I am teaching children all the time that Torah is important. My two daughters, all the time, what they see on the table, money, diamonds, gold, all kind of things is being transferred. But I told them this is not important. The most important thing is Torah, and you should marry Talmidei Chachamim. And now, what did you do? You came from the back door? Now my children will learn that Talmidei Chachamim you don't accept from back door. And if he has on his boots mud, let him make dirt all the carpets till the end of the room. My two daughters will come and they will clean it. And now they will understand what I taught them all my life, that Torah is more important than everything. Talmidei Chachamim is more important than everything. In this week's parasha, we continue and we see when it comes to deal with the korbanot that the presidents sacrificed in the inauguration of the Mishkan. The pasuk starts, ויהיה המקריב ביום הראשון את קורבנו, נחשון בן עמינדב למטה יהודה. Yehuda is the first. Why? Reuven is the first. No, we don't see that Reuven is the first. Yehuda is the first. And then the pasuk says, Vekorbano, pasuk Yud Gimel, Vekorbano. What is Vekorbano? He didn't mention anything before. What is Vekorbano? A Vav adds something. I'm continuing to pasuk Yud Chet. I was sure that Reuven will be the second. No. ביום השני הקריב נתנאל בן צוער, נשיא יששכר. Why Yisachar is the second? So maybe Reuven is the third. No. Who is the third? ביום השלישי נשיא לבני זבולון. Zvulun is the third. The fourth one is Nasi Libnei Reuven. You have to pay attention also to another thing. Nachshon ben Aminadav, he was the president of Yehuda, but it doesn't mention in the pasuk. ויהי המקריב ביום הראשון את קורבנו, נחשון בן עמינדב למטה יהודה. Doesn't say that he is a president, doesn't say what is his status. I'm coming to by Issachar. By him, it's mentioned that he's a Nasi, but not in the right place. ביום השני, הקריב נתנאל בן צוער, נשיא יששכר. By all the other tribes, the word Nasi comes before the name. ביום השלישי, נשיא לבני זבולון. ביום הרביעי, נשיא לבני ראובן. ביום החמישי, נשיא לבני שמעון. ביום השביעי, נשיא לבני אפרים. ביום השישי, נשיא לבני גד. Every time means it's written, the word Nasi comes before the name. While by Yisachar, the name comes before the word Nasi, and by Yehuda doesn't mention even the name Nasi. So we start to answer all these answers immediately. Yehuda is the first because Yehuda is a king. King comes first. But in order that Yehuda will not feel arrogant, I am the first, I am the most important, the Torah wrote Vekorbano, as if you are not the first. Because Vav adds, so someone else is before you, not you. The Maharal explains that the 12 tribes are like a horoscope, the 12th month of the horoscope. So if this is like a horoscope, means something, a circle, there is no first and there is no end. So, Vekorbano. But Nachshon bin Aminadav was a very important person. He was the first one that jumped to the sea in Yam Suf. He behaved like a leader. He was a personality. Therefore, we don't have to mention that he is a president. You have two types of people. You have people that they are important because of their personality. And there are people that they are important because he has a very important job, but he's not a personality. Therefore, the Torah says, Or HaChaim HaKadosh, the Torah wanted to show that Nachshon ben Aminadav, he was a very important person. And we don't have to mention that he is a president, because the president will make him as an important person. And his importance made him as a president. The second one is not Reuven. The second one is Yisachar. ביום השני הקריב נתנאל בן צוער נשיא יששכר. Yisachar, he was the one that learned Torah. Therefore, the Torah wanted to give kavod to the Torah. Therefore, the Torah mentioned whom? Yisachar. And since he was a Talmid Chacham, he was also like Nachshon ben Aminadav, that he was a personality. He was a Talmid Chacham. And therefore, his importance is because of his Torah that he learned, not because he was a president. Therefore, the word president was pushed to the end. After him, We should have seen Reuven, but we don't see Reuven. We see Zebulun. Why? Because Zebulun was the one that supported Issachar. This is what we call Issachar Zebulun. So since Zebulun supported Issachar to sit and to learn Torah, so he is also very important in the eyes of the Torah. And the Torah teaches us here the importance of Torah. After this comes Reuven. And this is especially after Chag HaShavuot, that he accepted the Torah. And this is the connection between Parashat Naso and Chag HaShavuot. It comes to teach us, you got the Torah, but you have to know the importance of Torah, that you have to respect Torah, to toil in Torah, and to give kavod to the Talmidei Chachamim. I want to wish everyone a very Shabbat Shalom, and in Mitzvah Hashem, we will meet next week.